Hello everyone and welcome to another speed building video on my channel. Welcome back to part 4 of my Versailles build. So here we are furnishing the library. I know Versailles doesn't really have a library, or they have many actually, like small private libraries, but this is more like a public library or something, well, for everyone of the court at least. This is a made-up room, it doesn't exist, like most of the lower level rooms are actually made up. Yeah, so I just had a go and some fun with it, and try to make it look pretty, I guess. So that's what I'm doing right now. I do have to admit that I made some rooms off camera. I furnished some rooms. You will see some screenshots of them. It's like a big dining room and three painting rooms, gallery rooms actually. They are the gallery is slightly inspired by the Crusader rooms in Versailles. At least the look of them. The paintings are not accurate at all. I actually really love building this. Furnishing is a hell. It seems like it never ends. But yeah, I really like building it. It's been a dream of mine to build a Versailles in The Sims, and I'm quite happy with the result. So here I am, making sure that you can sit cozy by the fire whilst reading a book. And of course a lot of bookshelves. Otherwise it wouldn't be a real library. So to the left there is the swimming pool. I don't know if that would be quite feasible in real life. A swimming pool next to a library. It seems quite dangerous, but then again, it's just The Sims, you know. So it doesn't really matter if you have a pool next to a library. Saving my game, which took a long time. It is a huge build, so it might demand a lot of your computer. And I don't really have a high-end gaming computer, so that's why, and especially when I'm recording, it slows down the whole process. So here I am furnishing an some sort of, I don't know what it actually is, a sitting room, sitting area, welcome area, I guess. Because you have a small vestibule area when you come in, and this is the second room where you come into, and then you have the staircase at one end of the room. And I had this huge space left and I didn't really know what to do with it. So I decided to just make it into some sort of entrance area with a piano, some seats. And I have the same issue on the other side, and I did go a different way on the other side, which you will see soon. So here's like the vestibule. At first I wanted it to stay in bricks and look a little bit like the orangerie, but I changed it in the end. I'm not sure if I taped it, but I definitely have some screenshots of it later, so you'll be able to see it anyway. That's what I'm trying to say. And now we're going to furnish the apartments on the lower level. These apartments are actually apartments of the Dauphin et Dauphine in Versailles. and the apartments of Mesdames. Mesdames are the daughters of Louis XV, and Le Dauphin, Dauphine, those are the crown prince and princess of the dynasty. Now, what happened with the apartments of Mesdames, it actually used to contain like this huge, beautiful staircase, which was called the Ambassador's Staircase. And Louis XV, he destroyed it to make room for the apartments of his daughters. He had many children, many of whom never got married, so they stayed close to their father at Versailles or some of the other estates. And they had like their private apartments. Like Madame Adelaide, she had a private apartment and is still visible today. No, I didn't really base it on their apartments. It's just like a loose interpretation because of the limited stuff that I can use that looks accurate to the time period. Because actually this furniture I'm using right now is actually not completely accurate. It's already a century too late. It's what you would see at Le Petit Trianon in Versailles and not really at the chateau itself. I guess, I'm not 100% sure. I did forget to take a screenshot of the kitchen area. I did build a kitchen area. I'm not sure if I do it on camera or not. But it does have a functional kitchen at least. The ground floor has a kitchen, and the first floor has a kitchen as well. I'll mention it again that this custom content is made by Felixandre on Patreon, so it's available for download over there. You do have to pledge, and then some of that's most of the custom content that I used, but some of the custom content is freely available on Mod The Sims and is made by the Jim07. So they make this beautiful custom content of the chateaus, Versailles. And spoiler for next week. Next week will be La Pièce de Résistance, the Hall of Mirrors. The video you've all been waiting for, I guess. I don't know. You might already be sick of me. It's also a possibility. I actually will be visiting Versailles again in the summer. I'm really happy that I'll be seeing the chateau again. Not that it has been that long, to be honest. I've been there around Christmas season. And I was really lucky because it wasn't that busy. So the thing is, if you don't really like crowds, I definitely advise to go in winter time. Preferably before the holiday season. Or maybe after the holiday season, a little after the holiday season. Because then it's not too crowded. But the downside is that the gardens, although they are open for the public, they're pretty gloomy. I mean, there are no leaves on the trees. It's a bit cold. The fountains aren't working. So, yeah. But then the benefit is that the palace itself is definitely not empty. There's still a lot of people, but yeah, it's not as crowded as summertime. I was surprised. I have these gorgeous pictures of the Hall of Mirrors with barely any people in it, which is something I've never witnessed before. So soon we will go to the other apartment on the other side, the mirrored apartment, I guess, and it will be a different color, but basically the same apartment. I just was out of ideas, to be completely honest with you, and I just decided, you know what, let's say they're guest apartments, and let's just furnish them completely the same as the opposite apartments. And make them green instead. To the right you can see some of the art gallery that I built off camera. I turned off the camera and I was done for the day with building. And I was just trying something out to see what I would do the next day, and I just kept on building. And by the end of it, I had it completely finished, so I was like, okay, maybe I should have taped it, but I'm sorry that I didn't. But there's already so many videos that you can watch of me furnishing this place anyway. It's huge. I've never built something of this scope. It's just, yeah. It seems like it never ends. But I love doing it. I mean, to be honest, I haven't actually played it yet. I mean, yeah. So, next week, with the last part of the video, this will be available for download on the gallery. So, keep posted for that. But, as you can imagine, first of all, you need to switch on custom content to see this build, otherwise it won't be available for you. So there's this small box you can tick that says show custom content objects. Otherwise it will not show up on the gallery, and also you need the custom content itself, otherwise it'll just be almost completely empty. I mean, the kitchen will still be there, and some of the bricks and tiles will still be there, but most of it will be deleted. What you can do is you can download it without a custom content and then refurnish it completely with non-custom content. I will also provide the download link in the description of the video once it is released. So that's next week. Unless you watch this in the future, then it's already available. It will be, I will put the download link in all the videos. So here I am actually building a kitchen. It is on camera. It isn't ideal if you want to eat in the dining room. It is on the other side. Not completely on the other side, but it is quite far, so I guess it's not ideal, but you can eat at this table, I guess. It's more like a formal dining room. Maybe if you have a butler, he can serve you dinner. Or if you want to give a dinner party and have a buffet, Does it exist in The Sims 4? I don't really remember, to be honest. I know it was a thing in The Sims 3 where you could like have a buffet and then... So here I'm changing the vestibule areas. And this is just a small hallway. Well, anyway guys, I'm gonna let you enjoy the rest of the video. It's almost finished anyway. We're just finishing up some details like these vestibules, I'm sorry. And yeah, thank you for watching is something I would like to say. Enjoy the screenshots, leave your comments down below, and please subscribe to this channel for more content in the future. Thank you very much for watching and have an amazing weekend. Goodbye!